I haven't had one for a while, so it'd probably be David. They just don't catch me.
Me. Yeah, that'd be me.
Probably me.
But it would all just depend on what for.
I own excavators, you know. I gotta bury a body somewhere.
I guess she's pretty good at resolving stuff.
He always picks the best time to resolve an argument.
We both race for that one.
He says me, but that's just because he pushes my buttons, and then it gets to the point that I started.
I don't know, it depends on what thing we're talking about. We're both passionate, stubborn people.
I would say both of us, because he likes to push, and then I'm seeing red, and then we start an argument.
We both know each other's the most important person, so we give to the other person pretty quick.
We met on Tinder. I'm surprised. I hope he told the truth, because he likes to tell people different stories to each person we meet.
I ran out of likes, and then I just remember seeing a picture of her and equipment on there, and I was like, oh, heck yeah, someone who actually knows how to work, and at the time, that's what I was doing.
I saw this guy with super long hair and looked like Jesus. I feel like it was just a sign. Just kidding. No, he had, a really long hair. I was like, I don't know about this. I'll just swipe and see where things go. And needless to say, he super liked me back, which was pretty cool.
I had to pay $10 and swiped, but she already swiped on me. And I was like, oh, I could have saved $10. But at the same time, I was like, $10, I didn't want to let an opportunity slide by, so did it, and the best $10 I spent.
And so we knew that there was something there, especially with our kids coming from another relationship, and that just didn't work out for both of us, which in the end we're super grateful for.
I remember at the time I had to get my kids ready for bed, and I was like, hey, sorry, if I don't respond, I got to get my kids ready for bed. And then I did that, and then just feeling like, oh man, I need to get back and keep talking to her. So that's what I did. I just started messaging, and we've talked every night since. Didn't really want to waste time. Knew what I wanted. Same with her. And we set up a date for that Friday, and then I think it was Wednesday, she messaged me. She's like, hey, me and my brother are working on a job. I think it's close to your house. My brother's wondering where he can get some material. And it was at the same time as I was almost home. So I was like, yeah, I'll just swing by your job and look.
He swung by, and he was also in the landscaping world. So my brother, and before I even was able to say hi or anything, he's like, hey, I heard you do landscaping. What kind of rock is this? And right then and there, I knew he was the one. Just kidding.
I went up, she wanted to hug me, and I just shook her hand. I was like, yep, because it's work for me. And then her brother went to what I thought he was trying to shake my hand, but he was trying to show me some sand, asking me where he can get it.
He helped my brother pick out the rock, and without even hesitating, and that was pretty funny. But also, just to see a guy come up and just work boots and really knew how he, you could tell how he lived his life with how he was, and you could tell he was a hardworking man at that point. And I was like, okay. I was like, I want to know more. And so
she had to rush Weston over to her ex's and then meet up with me. And I think she thought we were going to get dinner, but I was like, I don't like going somewhere to get food that I can just make better myself. So I cooked dinner. It's steak and coconut rice.
Yeah, it was nice. He made me this really nice steak dinner and everything home cooked. And so I realized that night that he was also a good cook. So yeah, I knew that you can't find that in a man lately. So he's actually a better cook than I am, but we just won't tell him that.
Oh, I don't remember.
That's a good question, but I don't even know.
I'm pretty sure that was her. And I was like, yeah, sweet.
I think he would say it would be me, but I don't think so. And but I think we just both had just a mutual understanding that like, that's how we felt, and we just kind of moved forward from it. And I fell in love with David because of the father that he is to his kids. That was something you can't find nowadays. And so for him to be a good dad in the way that he treated me was pretty amazing, because you don't get that nowadays. That was only like the second date that when we kissed, or first, I don't know.
That was like first date. I just went for it.
And because we went on the first date, and the second date I met his mom. So I mean, that's another story. But I think I was probably the one that went in first, and I think it was a 50-50. It wasn't like 90-10. It was like we both wanted it.
Oh, it was good. Yeah, that's probably all I should say, so I don't get her in trouble.
So we went out to take family pictures up Hobble Creek Canyon, and that was just one thing that I just thought I would always want in my house, is family photos.
So we went out, did family photos, and I was like, you know what? Okay, this would be a good time. And she like wanted to go over to all these places. So I just waited till we were like done taking photos, and I'm like, are we done? Like, I hate taking photos.
He was sucking it up for a while, and so I was like, okay, he's done. Like, he's tapped out. We were getting ready to go, and he's like, hey, let's just go over here for a moment. And I was like, that's weird. Like, why do you want to go over here? And at that point, the kids were done. Everybody was just done. But anyways, we walked over to this tree, and the kids were behind us with our really good friend, Susie. She was taking our photos, and all of a sudden, like, she didn't even know, but he like grabbed my hands, and he was just explaining to me how much he loved me. And then, yeah, I dropped down on the one knee, and I don't think he was even preparing to do it that day. I think it was just a spur of the moment, which I love, because that's just him.
Oh, she's like, are you messing with me? You tying your shoe? I was like, no. I was like, you want to get married? She's like, yeah. I was like, sweet.
And Susie was like, oh my gosh, he's doing this right now. And so she like started freaking out, because she's like, kids, come here. And it was pretty cute. And my reaction was like, what are you doing? I think in like one of our photos, you can tell that I was like, what the heck? And then, because I wasn't expecting it, which that was probably the best part. The future with David, I see more of a future I never thought I would have. With someone that I know that we can achieve every goal that we set our minds to, and we can become the power couple that nobody thought we could be at the beginning, because everything went so fast. And so I'm here to pretty much so excited. I am so excited for the future and how it's going to just elope into great things. We're already succeeding in our jobs and in life. And I mean, we really don't have much to complain about. So I just feel that like it's only going to get better from here. And that's what I'm super excited with the future with David.
Hopefully I live my life where I don't have to write a love letter. It's like, it's known. Because if you could die at any moment. So for me, I want to leave it on the table.
David has a way of making me feel like I can accomplish anything I put my mind to. And so I feel that with him by my side, like I'm unstoppable. And I feel that he is going to be my rock and my stone, especially for my emotional outbursts. He's always there, even though he doesn't know how to handle them. And I just know that he tries super hard, and I'm forever going to be grateful for the moments that he takes and he actually tries to listen to me. Because those don't come often, and I will take them every ounce that I can, even though he's a pain in the butt sometimes. And you can put that in there, I don't care. His family will laugh.
Why spend precious moments bickering over stupid shit when you can live the best life with the best person that you've ever found?
I'm excited to become a brat, so that's pretty exciting.